Welcome to the Nick in New York show. This is Francois Victor, and I really thank you, ladies and gentlemen, to be with us tonight on the Nick in New York show. As you always be so, you welcome us in your house every Monday at 6 p.m. on channel 67, channel 82, the 34, or the 42. Tonight we have a very interesting subject for you. The episode is life transition. I have the honor to have with me tonight two beautiful young ladies. Let me present you Sabine.
Hi, Francois.
And Diana.
Hi, Francois.
Two girls that I have known for a while, who have achieved things in life, and I guess that they are indeed well suited to treat with me this subject. Life transition. How do you do, guys?
Good.
That's fine. Sabine and Diana. Diana is a student in medical school, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, medical school. And Sabine, in life, you know, what, I know that I've seen you so much in high school. And then I remember you in those little shortcuts at Macaulay High, you know. And then all you two guys, like, you know, always the crazy blah, blah, blah. And actually, it seems that, you know, you have changed a lot. You have grown into really mature women.
Thank you.
What do you do nowadays, Sabine?
I now work for the City Department of Health, Early Intervention. I work with children that are disabled or at risk of being disabled. So we monitor them and see to it that in life they proceed and progress in speech, occupational therapy, language therapy. We see to it that they're not abused at home, children that are born of substance abuse, alcohol abuse, mothers who are young as 12, 13, mothers who are raped. So we help them. We help these kids perform as young as birth, up to 3 years old.
In other words, you take care of the youngest, not only that, but the challenge children.
Challenge children, but I take care of them indirectly, not directly. So what we do is we send out the ages and stages questionnaires, which questions the mother, the foster mother, or the grandmother to just write down what is it that the child is doing, if the child is on point at a certain direction or a certain point, before we find out that the child is lacking concentration skills, social skills, communication skills, physical skills. We monitor their development.
At any given point, have you ever get in touch personally? I mean, with these children.
Well, when I was younger, working at a daycare, yes.
Oh, you worked at a daycare
yes.
also. So therefore, that was some kind of a preparation for the this kind of work that you do.
I've been doing it from about the age of 13, and it's just inspired me to go further, in which I've accomplished in going further in the Childhood Development Center.
So I can feel that you love children, aren't you?
Well, I do.
She does.
She does, I know.
She does.
Diana, believe me, you impress me every time that I see you. You know, develop into such a beautiful
I'm still developing.
Young woman. Yeah, you keep on still developing, right?
I'm still developing, yes.
Yeah. And what do you do now?
Right now, two things. I did get my degree in psychology, but now I'm going back for nursing. And right now I'm currently working as a human resource office manager at a water conservation company.
Well, so in the psychology, that's a very beautiful thing. I wish I could make a master on that. That's my...
I definitely want to get into medicine though. Like medicine is what I love.
You'll be going to medicine.
Mm-hmm.
But therefore, this is a shortcut that you are taking. Another shortcut. This is a long route though. Mm-hmm. But that would allow you to survive in the meantime, right?
Yes.
That's very smart. So in other words, that you are taking life into reality in your hand.
Exactly.
Because medicine, that's a That's quite a long. That's a long road.
It is. At first, my pursuit was medical school, but now I'm thinking about nurse practitioner, NP. So for me, that's about 2.5 years. So that's not that long or bad.
Okay, but something really clicked in my mind. Why psychology? What attracted you to that?
People's emotions in life. Like, life is psychology.
Oh, true. Okay.
It is.
So
like,
in
we
other
have,
words,
like, psychology is in
you'll
everything.
you'll be interacting with the public, with so many people, either as a doctor, as a nurse. Therefore, you need to be able to see through, and then just so you can interact better. Is that correct?
You view different emotions. It's different and new all the time. It's a study. It really is a study.
Yes. This is to tell you the truth. This is I really love psychology. I do love psychology, and this is such a large field. Whereas the frontiers are so far, and then you can extend yourself.
No one really have the same mental health as everybody else. Like, it's all different. So
Yeah.
you need to study the different aspects and different emotions. It's interesting.
And sometimes, even though we seem well, but we still somehow have some little part of us which is cuckoo, isn't it? Right?
What it's saying.
As you see, ladies and gentlemen, this was Sabine, who told you about her and what she does. And as you see, that she works with challenged children. And Diana, who is in psychology and also nursing, but rather interested in medicine. In other words, these two young women have taken into their life, have taken their responsibility into their own hand. This is one of the reasons they are here sitting with me. The subject, as I said, is life transition. We're taking a break and we'll be right back to continue with Sabine.
Eduardo Gardon Bolewo, maman. Papa perdu l'absolution. Maman. Chéri Gardon Bolewo, maman. Papa perdu. Makes you wonder sometimes. It's like a jungle sometimes. You gotta be strong if you wanna survive. It's like a jungle sometimes. Makes you wonder sometimes. It's like a jungle sometimes. You gotta be strong if you wanna survive. It's like a jungle sometimes. I say jungle sometimes. Jungle sometimes.
Welcome back to the Nick in New York show. Francois Victor. We are sitting tonight with Sabine and Diana on life transition. Life transition, we mean high school as children with mother and father who have grown to be young adult, and at a certain point, at a certain stage, who have taken their responsibility into their own hand. Now, a retrospection of this life, how is the understanding of these yesteryears compared to the understanding of the responsibility that they have now at hand. And Sabine, I think she has a right background in working with children and now knowing what it takes, you know, to take care of children. And I'm sure that, you know, doesn't that sometimes make you reflect on mother telling you to come on and wash and come on and, you know, and study? And how do you reflect on that?
Well, I guess now, as I'm older, I can see what my mother was doing and how she did it and what effect that it had on me. Growing up, what you would call the perfect home, what you would call I don't have to do. I didn't have to do the household chores. I was taught to do it. It was whether you wanted to do it or whether you didn't want to do it. But you knew that you had to do it because later on in life, you would have to perform what your mother or your father wanted you to do. I was considered sheltered up until college. And when I say sheltered, closed in, I didn't have to cook, I didn't have to wash, but I wanted that sort of I can do by myself, which I did, and I learned, and I succeeded. And being a mother now, I thank my mother for instilling those skills in me because I don't have to lean on anyone for help. I can do it all alone. I can do the laundry, I can cook, I can clean. But if it was up to anyone else, it's did you want to do it? Did you have to do it? Why do it now? And if you didn't do it before, you'd be stuck.
You couldn't understand, I mean, you can't really understand the reason to do it and always be looking for somebody to do it for you. Like a husband. Honey, why don't you come and do the laundry for me? You know, well, I'm come here, you can learn how to cook too. Actually, this is an excuse just to pass on the responsibility that that's supposed to be on yourself.
Yes.
First, Diana, I'm sure that you guys, I know I can relate to your parents and all that. Sometimes it's you use probably saying that, you know, hell, my mother has to be out of her mind. Please, mama. Sometimes, like, you know,
there was times she was out of her mind. But yeah, like Sabine, we were sheltered though. Like when you at this age, when you reflect and look back, you realize that you was sheltered. Like again, we had what my mother instilled in me was basically training tools for life. I didn't realize it then. Like
you couldn't see.
You couldn't see it then. Like you're just thinking the whole cleaning, cooking, survival, working. Like it's
make sure you do your womb.
Exactly. It's you know, it's tedious, but it was all training to the point that at this age now, you can maneuver. You can maneuver. Like you can do things. You're more comfortable. You're not insecure. You're not imbalanced. You're not confused. You know what to do.